Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL buzz lately, you already know that the NFC North is heating up in a way we haven't seen in years. And one of the biggest rumors swirling around is that the Chicago Bears are in serious talks to acquire Christian McCaffrey from the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, you heard that right. The Bears, who are already building toward a competitive future, might be adding one of the most versatile and explosive running backs in the league. And let me tell you, this potential deal could be a total game changer for the Bears, both offensively and in terms of their playoff odds. Now, for those of you who follow the Bears closely, you know that the team has been steadily improving on offense, but there's still a lot of room for growth. Justin Fields has shown flashes of brilliance, especially with his legs, but the passing game needs more weapons, more mismatches, more explosiveness. Enter Christian McCaffrey, a guy who's been dominating since 2017 with over 10,000 total yards and 84 touchdowns in his career. He's not just a running back. He's a playmaker who can line up everywhere, out of the backfield, split out wide, even as a receiver. His ability to create mismatches is precisely what the Bears need to take their offense to the next level. The rumor is that the Bears might send a first-round pick in 2027, along with a third-rounder in 2028 to the 49ers in exchange for McCaffrey. The 49ers, on the other hand, are looking to free up cap space, about $10 million after extending Brock Purdy, and gather some draft picks to help rebuild their secondary and pass rush. After finishing 9-8 last season and missing the playoffs, the Niners are eyeing a reset, especially given their defense was giving up around 26 points per game, which is uncharacteristic for a team that's been so dominant on that side of the ball. Bringing in McCaffrey, who's 29 now, might seem like a luxury, but it's really about maximizing their offensive assets while they reassess the team's overall structure. And for the Bears, this move isn't just about adding a star. It's about transforming the offense into a juggernaut. Imagine Fields with a weapon like McCaffrey who can catch, run, and create chaos on every play. McCaffrey's 2025 stats are impressive. Over 200 rushing yards with 8 rushing touchdowns, and nearly 900 receiving yards with 6 touchdowns. He's a matchup nightmare, especially when you consider his yards after contact, his ability to generate big plays on screens, and his elite catch rate of 78%. Plus, his chemistry with the quarterback can turn into a gold mine for play action and RPOs, making defenses freeze and opening up lanes for running backs like DeAndre Swift, who's already a solid piece but could benefit from more explosive playmakers alongside him. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what about the injuries? Yeah, McCaffrey had some hamstring issues in 2025, missing 4 games, but he still played over 82% of snaps, showing his elite stamina and durability, and his ability to create mismatches is proven. According to Next Gen Stats, he's been responsible for 42 mismatches per season, which translates into big play potential every time he's on the field. His EPA per rush, expected points added, stands at an elite 0.22, right up there with the best in the league. And as we've seen with players like Alvin Kamara in New Orleans, a versatile back like McCaffrey can elevate the entire offense, especially in crucial moments. So why would the 49ers want to trade him now? It's mainly about cap space and draft capital. After extending Purdy, they have around $10 million free, and they need that for secondary help and pass rush. Plus, their offense, which ranked around 16th in EPA per play last season, needs a reset after falling short in the playoffs. Trading McCaffrey for picks makes sense, especially if they want to focus on building around their young QB and shoring up their defense. For the Bears, this isn't just a move to boost the offense. It's a statement, a signal that they're serious about competing now. Adding Christian McCaffrey means increasing their total yards per game significantly, projected to surpass 500 yards in total offense in 2026, and boosting their scoring potential with around 14 touchdowns. His presence would force defenses to double him, creating space for other weapons like DJ Moore, who has already shown he can be a true one receiver. The combination of Fields' rushing threat and McCaffrey's all-around skills could turn the Bears into one of the most unpredictable offenses in the league. And speaking of odds, the Super Bowl picture for the Bears would dramatically shift with McCaffrey's arrival. Right now, their odds are around plus 17-0, but with him in the backfield, some models, like those from The Athletic, suggest their chances could improve to around plus 5-0. That's a massive jump for a team that's been rebuilding for years. It's like flipping a switch. Suddenly, the Bears are a serious contender, especially in the NFC, where the gap between top teams and the middle of the pack is closing. The addition of a player like McCaffrey could turn the Bears into a legitimate dark horse, capable of making noise in the playoffs and maybe even reaching that elusive Super Bowl. Looking ahead, this trade could reshape the entire division. The Packers are still trying to find their footing with Jordan Love, and the Lions are on the rise, but the Bears adding a weapon like McCaffrey would send a message to everyone. We're here to compete, and we're doing it with a versatile, explosive offense. It's a bold move, but one that makes perfect sense given the current landscape of the NFL and the NFC North specifically. Now, let's paint a bit of a future scenario. If the Bears manage to land Christian McCaffrey, their offensive system would look completely different. Fields could thrive with a dual-threat back who can handle rushes and receptions equally well. Defensive coordinators would have nightmares trying to contain him, especially when paired with Moore, Darnell Mooney, and other emerging weapons. Plus, this addition would likely extend the Bears' offensive drives, giving their defense more time to rest and improve their overall performance. It's the kind of move that could push the Bears from a decent team into a playoff contender, with a real shot at breaking their long playoff drought and maybe, just maybe, contending for a Super Bowl in the near future. And let's not forget the historical context. The Bears haven't been to the Super Bowl since 2006, and their last championship was way back in 1985. There's a hunger in the fan base for a return to glory, and acquiring a player like McCaffrey could be the spark that ignites that resurgence. It's about making bold moves, trusting the process, and building a team that's not just good but great. This potential trade signals that the Bears are willing to take calculated risks to elevate the roster and position themselves as a true contender in the NFC. Of course, all of this is still just rumors for now, and nothing is confirmed until it's officially announced. But the buzz is real, and if it happens, it'll be one of the biggest stories of the offseason. It could also set a precedent for how the Bears approach future trades and free agency, emphasizing versatility, explosiveness, and a commitment to winning now rather than later. So, Bears fans, keep your eyes on the headlines. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and a potential Christian McCaffrey trade could be the centerpiece that defines the next chapter of Chicago Bears football. We're on the brink of something special, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Whether it's a blockbuster trade or just a lot of rumors, one thing is for sure. The Bears are ready to make waves. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. Do you believe this move will push the Bears into serious Super Bowl contention? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing McCaffrey in the navy and orange? Or do you think it's too risky? Whatever you're thinking, I want to hear it. These are exciting times, and your voice adds to the energy and passion that makes being a Bears fan so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're in this together, and this offseason might just go down as one of the most thrilling in franchise history. Keep the faith, Bears fans. Big things are coming.